Hello and welcome to the CIA Corner here on TAF TV. Ayo Keme is my name. Before we get to talk about the protest that is already 2 days old, it started yesterday and today is the second day. A lot has really happened. I would like you to go through this very short clip.
Wike, this is not the Nigeria we want to. We are not fighting anybody. See what your boys are doing. We are not fighting anybody, Wike. Wike, it is our right to protest. Wike, it is our right to protest. It is our right to protest. It is our right. See what Wike they do. Nobody say we fight. We did not fight. We just stood. You understand? Singing our song. We get tell them made a pop tear gas. See my face, man. Crazy. On top of our own rights. You understand? You cannot beat us and you still teach us.
Alright, you've actually seen that very short clip. I know you're actually convinced and you're certain that a lot is really happening this very day too. Now, casting our minds back to what happened yesterday, we had in record that 17 persons were actually killed across Abuja and mostly the northern states. That a lot is really happening across, especially the northern part of our dearest nation, Nigeria, regarding this peaceful protest that Nigerians are actually anticipated. It is no longer peaceful because the security agencies are not, would I say at this point, that they are not actually doing their jobs. Now, this is what we'll be talking about today on our CIA Corner, and also the hashtag about the Igbos must go that is currently making rounds on our newspaper headlines. Now, do well to stay tuned. I'll bring you details of this story after the break. Alright, you're welcome back from that very quick break. Now, a lot of reactions have actually poured out. Some persons are dragging the FCT minister, the 001 of Abuja, in person of Nyesom Wike, calling him out that he is not the president of our dearest nation, Nigeria. Because of late, it looks as if he's the only minister that has been very outspoken and very passionate about this very protest. Now, just yesterday, he said security agencies have actually uncovered the senator behind this bad governance protest, and Nigerians actually reacting to that, though he's yet to give us a clear proof and give us full details of who this senator is. But funny enough, Nigerians reacting to his words exactly, they are stating it that emphatically that this particular senator that is actually addressing should be the president of Nigeria, if such a senator actually exists, to a point that he's actually sponsoring this particular protest regarding the hunger that Nigerians are actually facing. Nigerians are of the opinion that that particular senator should actually contest for the 2027 election, that he's going to win. Some other reactions across our social media handles. Most Nigerians are of the opinion that Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister, actually holds, should I say, an appreciation letter to this particular senator that he claims to be the mastermind behind this particular protest. You could actually see the short clip we actually displayed before that break to show you that Abuja, the FCT of our dearest nation, Nigeria, is currently very hot. They are of the claim that Nyesom Wike is actually using security agencies to mastermind the havoc that is currently going on in our FCT. Now, remember, prior to this time, the FCT minister was never in support of this protest taking place in Abuja. Now, in his words exactly 2 weeks ago, he stated it that come 1st of August, it is going to be a day of celebration, that anybody that wants to actually protest should take it back to their state. That when it comes to Abuja, he actually set that day aside to honor some elders and give certificates of honor to some set of elder statesmen. But he stated it clearly that when it comes to the issue of protest, the FCT will not be involved. Just yesterday, when this protest actually started, the protesters actually restricted themselves, as court actually granted them to restrict themselves to a confined environment along the stadium axis. They actually obeyed and converged at that particular place. But the story has not actually been very funny, because the hashtags have it that the FCT minister is actually the mastermind behind the brutality that I must actually put it that way, brutality that is currently taking place in Abuja. And also regarding this particular protest, the protesters are saying that, just like I said earlier, that the FCT minister Nyesom Wike is not our president, that he should stop addressing us, and he should also remember that his office is by appointment, it is not by election. It is not Nigerians that actually elected him into office. Now, these are the words of every single Nigerians out there, stating it back to the FCT minister that he was only appointed into that office, that he was not elected by Nigerians. He should stop acting as the president, or shall I say the governor of Abuja. So at this point, Nigerians are of the opinion that if Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister, wants to address Nigerians, he should do it with some level of respect, that his office is not by election, it is only by appointment. He should stop carrying himself as the president of our dearest nation, Nigeria. Secondly, our protesters out there are calling out on our dearest president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to actually join the protest and address Nigerians on the street. He should not do it in his office, sitting comfortably, that they are expecting our dearest president, in as much as they are praying for this protest to actually yield a lot of fruits. But they are calling out on the president to actually come to the street and feel the heat, that he should stop watching it on TV. He should come out and join us, just like what Rivers State governor actually did yesterday. He actually went to the street and addressed the people. That is what they are expecting from our dearest president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, let's actually wait and see if actually this day too, our president is here. He's here to actually address Nigerian youth regarding this, although he has been calling for dialogue and the likes of it. But the FCT minister has been the one actually fronting this particular movement. So Nigerians are actually calling him out now, said he should actually lay down his tool, that he's not the president of our dearest nation, Nigeria. Now, let's just see how this particular protest keeps going. This is just day 2 already. We still have 8 days counting now. We hope and pray that what happened day 1, we know lives were actually lost. 17 persons were killed. A lot of looting actually took place. Some persons used that opportunity to actually get rich. This is Nigeria. Every single thing that happens gets to benefit one person or the other. Now, let's also address this very hashtag that has been making rounds outside the End Bad Governance and Tinubu Must Go hashtag that we're seeing. A very funny hashtag has been making rounds of late. The one that has to do with Igbos Must Go. It is very, very funny at a time where Nigerians are supposed to be united. We are seeing a very funny hashtag under the bad governance, under the End Bad Governance hashtag. Now, it is quite funny as at the time when Nigerians are carrying out their constitutional rules, some person will actually use the back door to bring some level of tribalism. Now, addressing this particular hashtag, the former vice president of our dearest nation, Nigeria, which has not been quiet since this administration actually took to its office, in person of Atiku Abubakar, addressing this particular hashtag, that is the Igbos Must Go. He stated it clearly that Nigerians, we are unique in our diversity, that at the point where the Southwest are calling out on the Southeast to vacate, it is really, really not funny. It is very, very wrong at the time where Nigerians are actually demonstrating their constitutional rule. So at this point, we are of the opinion, is it really, really healthy for the Southwest to call out the Southeast, in as much as they have actually given out their own opinions regarding this particular protest? They made it clear that they don't want to be part of this particular protest, but it is not healthy that the Southwest are calling them out and even setting a date, August 20th to August 30th, for the Igbos to vacate and go home. At this point where we're actually fighting for the unity, for the benefits of our dearest nation, Nigeria, but some persons are bringing some level of ethnicity, just like I'll actually borrow the words of our former vice president. We are actually unique in our diversity. So at this point, we say it is very, very wrong. At the timing right now, it's very, very wrong, because most Nigerians are out there protesting for hunger, calling out our governments to actually bring down the cost of living. But some persons are actually using the back door to bring up some ethnic crisis within our dearest nation, Nigeria. All right, this is all we have for you regarding the headlines that are making rounds this very day. Just like we showed you on that short clip, Abuja is very, very hot, and we must confess, for every protesters out there, do well to be safe. This has been the CIA Corner here on TAF TV. Ayo Kame is my name. Do well to take care of yourself.